안녕하십니까.
Hello.
강 건너, 산 건너, 바다 건너, 건너 스타마스터 이건노입니다. 반갑습니다.
I am Eganno, crossing all over the mountains, waters, and rivers
오늘
to meet
정말
you here.
많은 분이 와주셨는데요.
Wow, so many
혹시
people are
여러분들
here today
이런
with
생각
us.
가끔 하신 적
Don't
있지
you think
않으세요?
like this
이제 일
sometimes?
끝나고 딱 집에
When you
들어갈
go back
때
to home after work,
그냥 비행기표 하나 끊어 내일
I want
당장
to
어디로
travel
한번
somewhere
날아가고
without, by
아니면은
booking a
뭐
flight
다큐멘터리나
ticket.
유튜브
Or
같은 거 볼 때
whenever you
내가
watch a
저곳에
YouTube
여행을
clips
참
or
너무 가고
documentary,
싶다라고 생각하시는
I
적
really
있으세요?
want to go
없으세요?
there.
네,
Do you
있으실
think
것
like
같아요.
this? Yes,
정말
I
마음만은
think
한비야
you did it
저리
before.
비켰네.
Actually, my mind is
돈이
like
없어서.
Hanbiya, a famous traveler, but
돈이
I don't have
있으면서도
money
시간이 없어서
or time.
돈이랑 시간이 다 있는 그런 타이밍에는 또 용기가 안 나서
And
못하시는
sometimes
분들 많으실
I
거라고
don't have
생각을
enough
합니다.
courage to
여기에
take on a
오늘
travel,
이런,
so we
마음만은
can't go on a
역마살이신
travel.
분들 계시다면
And
제
I'm
얘기 좀
sure
잘
that
들어주시면
most of
좋을
you
것
might
같습니다.
feel or
왜냐면요,
thinking like me.
제가
And please listen
원래
carefully to my
계속
story.
그랬거든요.
Actually,
정말 매일매일
I was this kind of
어딘가로 너무
person.
떠나고 싶다라고
Always,
생각을
I
했는데
really want to go on a
나랑은
travel.
정말 상관없는 일이다.
But I realized the reality that really because I couldn't really afford a travel. And someday I met Anime, and I am now traveling all over the world, including the 6 countries in the world. And I meet a lot of people. I had a lot of good food. I am making a lot of good memories, visiting a lot of countries.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Thank you.
아, 근데 제가 한번 계산을 한번 해봤어요.
And I calculated
코로나가 시작하기 전에
before the COVID pandemic
2020년에
started
제가
in
평균적으로 한
2020,
달에 비행기를 약 13번 정도씩
I
탔더라고요.
took the plane 13 times on average per month.
2일에 한 번씩 탄 거죠.
It's about like taking a plane every 2 days.
스케줄만
So my friends nicknamed me as an idol only in terms of the schedule.
그리고 제가
Not the idol by appearances, but by the schedule. Actually, I'm doing the Instagram, but I'm not posting anything about my profession. And a lot of people DM'd me, what on earth do you do for a living? How could you travel so much? And what makes your life so happy and pleased? I know that I'm only posting the good things of my good side of my life. But I'm not really good at doing anime business. Actually, I used to be really weak when I was younger. So my nickname was a walking hospital or a paper human when I was a college student. And also I'm an introvert. So when I do the MBTI personality test, the results show me I am 92% of introvert and 8% of extroverted. As such, I am so introverted. So a lot of people told me that you can't make really money with anime because you're so introverted. But after studying the anime in my age of 30, I surpassed the annual income of 150 million Korean won per year. Before I started anime, I want to be a public officer, and I imagined that I will live a really ordinary life. But it was really fit for me. It didn't fit for me, so I started to search other occupation. So I saw the new possibility from the anime. So, wow, it was different from my expectation. It is like a shopping mall. That was the first image for me, so I started to search for the anime, and something hit me. Anime is how much I spread. Actually, I need to go viral in order to make more money with anime. And when I open a new branch, I could also introduce the product to the global members, and I could make money. And then I saw the possibility of the life traveling abroad. So I saw the possibility from anime, and that made me start anime. And then, for the first time, I flew over to Malaysia. It was not easy because I couldn't speak English at all. I just believe the power of K culture. At that time, the K-drama Goblin was so popular, so I just flew over to Malaysia. And for most of the Malaysian people, I was a stranger who couldn't speak English at all. So I can't really maintain a relationship with the foreigners. But there, I found my first consumers. I kept going to the gym and attending yoga and Zumba classes. I'm really good at yoga and Zumba because all of my target customers, consumers were there. I'm not really flexible, but I used to attend that classes. So most of them consider me really a funny guy, and they started to say hello to me. And one lady told me, "Wow, your skin is really glowing. What do you use?" So I replied, Atomy. I use Atomy products. That created my first sales. And thankfully, the product fit for her skin condition, so the cosmetic went viral in the gym. It was so surprising. I never talked to the stranger. I didn't try to sell the product because I'm so introverted. That people told me first and asked me first. And it's like a cosmetics. The products are like half their legs and walking by themselves. But when I go abroad, I saw the reality. It was true. Like this, my anime business started. It was not that long. But looking back, I had a lot of memories and stories with Atomy. When you travel, where do you search the information? Maybe it's from YouTube or blogs. If you want to have more deeper travel, some people used to live in that foreign country for a month. Actually, that might be all about the traveling because we are a stranger and a foreigner. We can't really deep dive into the local area, but by doing the anime business, I could deep dive into the lives of the local people. That is one of the biggest advantages. Sometimes I feel strange about myself because I'm really deep diving into the reality of the local areas. Actually, when my mom's birthday, like 60 years birthday, I booked a hotel for her, and my mother told me, "Bravo! My son, you're really bravo. You speak Thai language very well. You're like a Thai people." The problem is, I never spoke Thai language. I only use English. Because I was so getting used to Thai culture, so my mother think that I am speaking Thailand language. And also sometimes the landscapes and the food are so important, but other than that, some invisible things are also important. For example, if there is some unique or exotic culture, and if I need to make a bond with the local people, I can make a memory from that. One of the best countries, there are some countries, the best countries and worst countries. And actually, that was all because of the country itself, but because of people of the country. You know, in Atomy, we can meet all of the people, all of the culture, and all of the countries. I tried a lot of exotic foods. This is durian, the unique fruits, exotic fruits. You know that a lot of CIS people like to dance. They're dancing at the seminar. They're dancing while eating. At first, it was so strange, but it became so familiar. I am now dancing with them. The man in green is me. You know, I'm a good dancer. You know, I was an introvert, but I'm kind of leveled up, so I could mimic their dancing. You know, if I didn't meet Atomy, I couldn't do that. I could now experience the very local things. And then the relationship with people has improved. I could like feel the relationship with my families. Last October, I visited Uzbekistan for about 10 days. I stayed at my partner's house. The neighbor told him, "One foreigners live in your house and isn't it really uncomfortable for him?" The partner's husband answered, "No, it's like a new son. I feel like having a new son." Actually, at that time, I felt like it's like a joke, but it was so touching. You know, I'm an introvert, so I never let someone come in my house. Even someone in the relationship, even my family member could not come to my house. But I felt that kind of bonded relationship from the one living in the other countries. I was so touched and moved. So it was a great experience looking back my life before. And the most grateful thing is that the dream. When people ask me what is your dream, I just answer, yes, I have a dream. But when I attended a seminar, and I had a lecture of the German part, I was so shocked. He said, I need to draw a life scenario, but it was so difficult to write only 4 lists. It was so ambiguous. Healthy, happy, winning lottery, like this. All of the goals were so ambiguous. But you know that? In order to have a dream, I need to good at something. And I know what I am good at. But in order to know that, we need to have diverse experiences. You know, we need to know that what kind of thing I like. Bobsleigh, Muay Thai, or other things. In order to know that, we need to have diverse experiences. You know, experiences require money and time. And the people I meet, actually, I graduated from a teaching school, so most of my friends are teachers. So most of them have similar verbal habits or way of thinking. But when I do the Atome, I could meet a lot of people with different background, different culture, and different countries. So I could have very diverse experiences. Who knows? I became really good at dancing Zumba. Like this, I could broaden my experiences. I did surfing. I had a lot of experiences, and I didn't know, but I became to find out what I am good at. And then it made me have a dream. And that dream made me draw a specific picture. And that point, Atome, for me, Atome became more joyful and easy. You know that I also had a lot of challenges. I sometimes have some because I am staying at this level, but other people seem to level up, and my consumer level is like ruining, and I had some miscommunication. Whenever I had this kind of challenges, I am in a I feel like I'm in a slump. And some people ask me, how could you be this much successful even though you started Atome at your younger age? So whenever I got this kind of question, I look back my past. After 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years, I'm sure that all of my journeys will be a piece of episode shining bright. And it is like a rainbow of my life. You know, there is a white paper. You can just like paint it in one color. If you use different colors, the picture becomes more beautiful. One last thing. in this January and New Year's Day, I decided to take some rest and go to Japan for a travel for about 5 days. Actually, I didn't expect to work there, but right next to my hotel accommodation, there was a bar, Korean bar, so I went there every day. And the owner of the bar asked me, "What do you do for a living? And how can you stay in Japan for a week?" And then the owner answered me, "Oh, give me some product." And I gave it, and I also visited it, and I asked him, he asked me, "Can I make money with Atomy or selling the product?" Like this. This is the core of Atomy business. I just tried a product, and I just introduced the great product to those I meet. I just say them, our product is really great, and if you have any interest, please know more about Atomy. And then throughout that, I could make additional income. Travel become work, work become travel. These days, there is a newly coined word, digital nomad. A lot of people working abroad. All they need is a laptop, and all of their expenses will just end up consumption. But doing Atomy, all of the consumptions becomes just return to me as a sales and incomes. I'm sure that Atomy business is irreplaceable. So I'm so grateful for Atomy business. That's why I always tell people, please start Atomy, especially people in their 20s. Do not hesitate to start Atomy because it does not have any investment money. You can make a lot of experiences and you could be really mature with Atomy. That's why I highly recommend to do the Atomy business. If there is someone who still say, "I can't do it," I opened a YouTube channel yesterday night. So let me do some advertisement. It is 우당탕탕 2만구. So you can see me dancing. All of the foreign people, please search Lee Mangu in English, and you can see me living abroad. So please make sure to subscribe and like. There is no subscriber yet because I made it just yesterday night. I started anyways. So please watch it, and on the way to success, all of the journey will be filled with brighter stories and rainbow. Thank you for listening.